Overcoming loss will never be an easy process, but having someone loving by your side can make all the difference. Keanu Reeves can definitely attest to that. After years of speculation surrounding his love life, Reeves has been quietly dating Alexandra Grant for more than 6 years now. Their story isn't flashy or dramatic. It's a story of healing, maturity, and a friendship that slowly turned into love. When once asked to describe the rest of his life in 5 words, Keanu didn't give a grand answer.
What?
Instead, his response reflected the quiet, thoughtful way he approaches life, shaped by experience, loss, and reflection. Despite being one of Hollywood's most successful and beloved actors, Keanu Reeves has not lived an easy life. Far from it. Behind the fame and admiration lies a history of intense heartbreak and devastating loss. Losses that permanently changed how he views relationships. At a very young age, as his career began to blossom, Keanu's personal life took a different turn. He became deeply private, emotionally guarded, and cautious. Not because he didn't want connection, but because he feared losing more people he loved. That fear made building a lasting relationship incredibly difficult. For years, Keanu kept his heart at a distance. Everything changed when the right person came along. When Reeves met Alexandra Grant, she gave him something he hadn't felt in a long time: the strength to take a chance on love again. She didn't rush him. She didn't pressure him. She simply met him where he was. Their story didn't begin with romance. Keanu and Alexandra first met at a dinner party in 2009. At the time, there was no talk of dating, just 2 creative minds connecting naturally. Over the years, they developed a strong working relationship, bonded by their shared love for art and literature. In 2011, the two collaborated for the first time on Ode to Happiness, a grown-up picture book that paired Alexandra's illustrations with Keanu's text. The project brought them closer creatively, and the experience proved deeply fulfilling for both. About 4 years later, they worked together again on another book titled Shadows. Their collaborations felt effortless, so much so that 2 years after their second book, Reeves and Grant took things a step further by founding their own publishing company, Artists Books. At this point, they were more than collaborators, they were trusted partners. Exactly when their relationship shifted from professional to personal remains a little blurry. However, in February 2020, actress Jennifer Tilly revealed that Alexandra had privately shared news of the relationship well before the public ever knew. "I remember a couple of years ago, about a year and a half ago," Alexandra said, "Keanu Reeves is my boyfriend," Tilly recalled. "And I was like, wait, what? Tilly admitted that her surprise had nothing to do with Keanu himself. "She's so cool," she said, adding humorously that she had assumed Alexandra was a lesbian. "I'm not going to talk about that," she laughed. Once romance began to blossom, the same positive teamwork they shared creatively translated seamlessly into their personal lives. An insider later revealed that while the two occasionally disagreed on small things, they never truly argued. "Whenever you're around Keanu and Alexandra, there's a sense of calm," the source said. "There's just something about them that puts you at ease." In May 2019, Reeves and Grant attended the Mocha benefit together in Los Angeles. At the time, no one suspected they were a couple. Even the following month, when they appeared together at the St. Laurent show in Malibu, holding hands, most fans and media outlets still didn't realize they were romantically involved. That all changed in November 2019, when the couple walked the red carpet together at the LACMA Art Plus Film Gala. Holding hands once again, their body language said everything. They weren't hiding. They weren't performing. They simply shared quiet glances, and for the first time, the public finally understood. For Keanu, walking the red carpet with a partner for the first time in nearly 3 decades was a powerful moment. Shortly after, Us Weekly reported that the couple had actually been dating for years. A source told People magazine that Keanu was happier than ever. "Keanu wants to openly share his life with her," the source said. "He's extremely happy and grateful to have Alex in his life." Their connection, born from shared passions, grew stronger through communication. Alexandra's enthusiasm, love, and emotional openness helped Keanu do something few people ever had: open up. "She's kind, warm, and spiritual," one source explained. "She's also one of the few people who's managed to get Keanu to talk about his emotions and his past." Jennifer Tilly went even further, saying, "They're sort of the perfect couple. I think everybody wishes they had something like that." This wasn't a flashy Hollywood romance. In the summer of 2020, Alexandra joined Keanu in Berlin while he filmed the 4th installment of the John Wick franchise. The two were frequently photographed holding hands, kissing at cafes, and strolling quietly through the city. Friends and family were relieved and happy to see Keanu in love again. His mother, Patricia Taylor, reportedly noticed a huge change in him. "He's more positive about life," a source said. "Seeing her son so happy makes her happy." In March 2020, Alexandra spoke publicly about the relationship for the first time. She described the moment the news became public as a whirlwind. "I think every single person I knew called me in the first week of November," she said. "But the question I kept asking myself was, what is the opportunity for good in all of this?" When asked whether she thought the couple would ever marry, Jennifer Tilly responded honestly. "I don't know," she said. "That doesn't seem very hip or bohemian, does it? They're artists. They're just going to do what they do." Keanu's hesitation toward settling down stems from deep pain. In 1999, he and actress Jennifer Syme were expecting their first child. Tragically, their baby was stillborn. The couple separated soon after, and 2 years later, Jennifer died in a car accident. Those losses never left him. "I absolutely relate to that," Keanu once said. "Grief and loss, those things don't ever go away. They stay with you." For years, he believed love was no longer meant for him. At one point, he admitted, "It's too late. It's over. I'm 52. I'm not going to have any kids." But insiders now suggest a different future. Sources told Life and Style that the actor believes Alexandra is the one, and that he's not hiding the fact that he plans to propose. He was even spotted shopping for a ring in Los Angeles. Keanu and Alexandra have both been in relationships before, but this one is different. Easier, calmer, real. After a devastating string of losses, Keanu Reeves once closed his heart almost completely. But all it took was the right person to help him take the next step. Their story proves one thing clearly: love doesn't erase pain, but it can help you live with it. And sometimes, that's more than enough.